Hello everybody, my name is Bleona and we're here at Flavour magazine photo shoot. Mwah.
Yeah, last one of this kind.
Spotlights around, sound playing my ear.
Here we go now.
DJ keeps spinning, spinning records, my dear.
Here we go now.
Ladies, you know you're sexy, just let it show.
Shout.
Party out of control, nobody wants to go home. We party until
Well, it's been a long history behind my single Pass Out. It all started with a concert that I had in America at Webster Hall, and I landed in New York City. I'm like, oh my God, this is where I want to live. And then at the same time, The Way I Are came out from Timberland, and I'm like, oh my God, I have to go find this guy and do a song for me. So the rest of it is history, but this is how all this started. And then I went in the studio of Timberland, and he's doing 3 new songs on my new album, and one of them is Pass Out, that we started to release on the summer for my tour that I did in Europe, promoting my new first album in English, the 9th altogether. I already have 8 albums in Albania. In the studio with Timberland, it's hard, it's very hard, because it's not like the guy has a schedule for you, you know, whenever you're ready. It's like you have to wait whenever his schedule clears up from other artists, and I really have to wait a long time. But you know, he's a pretty cool guy, so he's like, be cute. Oh, tell me about you. What are you doing? Where was your last concert? What are you doing? I really like Pass Out, actually. I really like Pass Out, I think, and I'm grateful to him for, you know, that he put his voice on the single, and we went from there. I always wanted to work with Timberland. It's not that I went to him so I could get to other producers or other artists. I think he's an extremely talented person, and he does amazing beats and amazing songs. So I went there strictly for him. But with that being said, I have so many other songs in my new album from other producers. One of them is Dark Child. We have 2 more songs with John Shanks, 6 Grammy Awards. So we're pretty excited. It's been really rough for me in America, considering that I come from a place that I've been in magazines since I was 5 years old. So the first challenge I faced was, hello, I need a table for 2 for dinner tonight. And they're like, can you spell your name? I'm like, huh? What do you mean? You know, I had to get used to that first. And the second challenge was doing the red carpets at the awards show. I'm always the one to be late. I'm always the one to show up in the last moment. And I was given times like, okay, you need to be here at 3:30. I'm like, 3:30? The show starts at 5. And they're like, yeah, but I mean, this is your slot. You want to do it or not? But for an entertainer, you can really see he has a talent when he sings in a public that it's not his, that are not his fans. And if you can make those people dance who just saw you for the first time, then you're really good. So I had something to prove to myself first after all this time being on stage. I've been on stage since I was 5 years old, so. Well, it all started with my father putting me on a table. I had to dance and sing for him and all the dinners that we did with all my family. I have a very large family back home. So they did send me actually to finance school. And then I went, during the school breaks, I went and rehearsing in our opera of our city. And I just gave my parents 2 tickets to come see my first show. And they were like really shocked once this happened. And then the director of the opera came to my father and said, I think we need to send her to the festival. We always do like a national festival, which is like Grammy Awards or like Sanremo Festival. So this is what I do. And I was the best young artist at 14. And then the rest of that is history. My next single is Without You. It's a song that I co-wrote with Dark Child, Rodney Jerkins. And I was really having a rough time in the moment that I wrote this song, because mom and dad wasn't in LA, so I was feeling like really lonely, and it just came out as a song. And I think it is beautiful because it empowers young women to have a voice. It empowers independence on women, which I think is a very big and permanent problem for all the girls in general to be independent. So once of my reasons that I want to sing forever till I'm 72 years old. I have no intention of quitting. It's actually because I want to empower. I want to have a voice. I want to empower these women to say, you can do it by yourself. You don't need to get married and have 3 kids and pay your bills, you know? I mean, there's nothing wrong with getting married, but get married for the right reason to the guy you love. They can always get the latest news at Bleona Music in Twitter and in Bleona Music in Facebook, and also in my website, bleonaworld.com.